You are so tired of being told that the solution to your overwhelm is a 5 a.m. wake up call and a gratitude journal. You've done the discipline thing, you've done the hustle thing, you are successful by every metric anyone handed you, and you are still exhausted. And somewhere underneath that exhaustion is just this quiet, kind, embarrassing thought that you don't say out loud. And that's, I don't actually want more. I want less, but better. And if that's you, single, ambitious, tired in a way that rest doesn't fix, so I'm right here. This is exactly who I make content for. Okay. I need you to know that because I want us to sit in this for a second instead of rushing to the fix. Because I think that's part of the problem. Everyone rushes to the fix. You built a life that looks like it's working, good job, good income, maybe your own business. You travel when you want to, nobody's checking your homework, and yet you're tired in a way that a vacation doesn't touch. You come back from the trip, and within 4 days, you're right back in the same tight chested, low grade dread version of yourself. You've tried the productivity systems. You've tried waking up earlier. You've tried relaxing more, which, if you're anything like me, actually, that makes you even more anxious because the truth is, rest without structure just feels like falling behind with a couple extra steps. And nobody around you fully gets that because from the outside, you look fine. You look like you got it all going on. You look all of that in the bag of chips, which means you don't really get to say, I'm struggling without someone reminding you how good you have it. So you don't say it. You just keep performing fine while quietly wondering when this is supposed to start feeling good. Here's the thing nobody tells you. You don't have a discipline problem. You have an environment problem. You have been optimizing your life, your habits, your mindset, your willpower inside a life that was never actually designed to hold you. Nobody sat you down and architected your calendar or your commitments or your relationship to money and time. And nobody said, do this around what you actually want your life to look like every day. Take that into consideration. You just kind of accumulated it, one yes at a time. And now you're trying to discipline your way out of a structure problem, which is like trying to fix a leaning building by telling it to stand up straighter. Ambition didn't do this to you. A missing structure did. A lack of systems did. So let me be specific about who I'm talking to because I don't make content for everyone. And honestly, that's on purpose, right? I'm talking to the single woman by choice, by circumstance, doesn't really matter which, who's built a life without a partner's timeline dictating it and who is done apologizing for that. I'm talking to the child-free woman who's tired of her freedom being treated like a phase instead of a decision, a conscious decision. I'm talking to the woman who might be location independent right now or dreaming of location independence, who wants her life to be able to move with her instead of being tethered to one zip code out of obligation. You're ambitious. That's not up for debate. You didn't get there by accident, but you're done being ambitious and exhausted like those two things are a package deal. You want the version where the ambition stays and the exhaustion leaves. If that's you, you're not in the waiting room of your life. You're not behind. You're just building something nobody handed you a blueprint for, which is exactly why you probably need one now. So here's what this channel actually is. I'm not going to hand you just vibes, okay? I'm not going to tell you to manifest a soft life into existence. I built systems, real, specific, structural ones for women who want ambition and ease to coexist instead of trading one for the other. Every video here is going to give you something you can actually use, whether it's a framework, a real story, a specific shift, but definitely not just some platitude. Some weeks that'll look like me breaking down my exact systems, sharing with you my frameworks, or how I design my lifestyle in a particular place, or just my point of view on something that relates to being single, child free, location independent, designing my own life, right? Some weeks it'll just be me honestly talking about what it's actually looked like to build an unconventional life across all of these different countries, especially as a single woman who decided her 20s and her 30s didn't have to look like anyone else's. This is Concrete Rose. Structure, strategy, and the soft life you were told you had to choose between. If any part of this felt like I was describing your Tuesday, please subscribe, because this is going to be a whole series building out exactly how to design the life you actually want, piece by piece, not just talk about wanting it. And if you want to go deeper, I will be going deeper. I will be sharing with you the books that I've authored, the membership that I'm launching. All of those things are coming. But first things first, I just want you all to trust that I feel you on a visceral level, and that I'm going to come at you correct, and I'm going to give you my best. Okay? I'll see you in the next one. I hope that you all are ready for this journey with me. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.